this multi-team team deathmatch. Great vertical positioning here. Spots two players. Tosses out one shock charge and a second. Can he get them both? Takes out DJ Vaughn. Smokes Macus with the double kill. Holy sh!
Hello YouTube, this is colouredwaters, and today I'm going to be doing an episode of Back to Basics. I know I haven't done one of these for a while, but with Black Ops 2 just around the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to get back into these and kind of help you guys along with the new game. So straight away, we're going to start off with right at the beginning of the game of the trailer. There's the guy who throws the shock charges and then shoots two guys. I'd like to point out the mini-map, like, at this point. You can see there's 5 enemies shooting on the mini-map. Because of what he's looking at, he only sees these 2 guys straight ahead of him. But what I want to be focusing your attention on in this video is the guy on the left. You can see he's shooting, he's also on the mini-map. But either the guy who's playing at the moment didn't see him or just didn't think he could take him because he jumps straight off the plane as soon as he's taken the second guy. If he'd been a bit more aware, he could have shot these 2 guys in the middle who had no chance. They were both shot charged. And then he could have taken out the guy at the top. He wasn't damaged at all, so it wasn't as if he had to get to cover and heal his health. He had plenty of bullets. So maybe if he'd been a bit more aware, he could have dealt with that a bit better. There we go. So the second clip is, again, same sort of thing. On the minimap you can see that there's the 2 red dots, but also this guy has the, I've forgotten what it's called, it's like a heartbeat sensor really, but it's a sight attachment. And you can see quite clearly the guy on the right, but also you can see the guy kind of ghosted through the crate, which is how the guy knows exactly where the second player he's going to kill is going to be. Takes out the first guy, obviously always take out the guy who's shooting at you, and then he dives over the board and then looks straight through the smoke, knows exactly where his enemy is, takes him out. So nice and simple. Again, using the screen you have, because when you're playing the game, the main thing you have is the screen. Like, it's not the only thing you have. You also have sound, so you can listen for defuses and reloads and weapon switches, all that kind of thing. But using your screen is as valuable. You can obviously play the game without sound, but you can't play it without the screen. So using the screen to your best effect is invaluable, I'd say. The third clip I have here is the Only Use Me Blade character. As you can see, he's running over to this guy, shoots him. I think I could have stabbed him quite easily, being a bit more stealthy, but there you are. So he kills this guy, but if you look at the minimap again, he already knows where his second kill is going to be. Like, before he's even killed this guy, he knows exactly where he's going to go because of the red dot on the minimap. That guy probably hasn't seen him. If he'd been a bit more stealthy, knifed him, the guy would have had no clue what was coming unless he knew exactly where his teammates were. They were calling out, okay, I've been killed, he's running up to you, something like that. But the guy up top had no chance because this guy had already planned his moves 3 steps in advance or something. Stabbed this guy, ran up, stabbed the other guy through the tomahawk. Nice, easy, simple play. And then this clip again, the sniper. He gets the first kill, and then if you look on his minimap again, same old story. He goes across, looks to the left, knows exactly where his enemy's going to be because he's on the radar, and kills him straight out. So using your radar is really important, but not only using your minimap, because when I'm playing, I don't like go from the middle of the screen, looking to the minimap, looking back to the middle of the screen. but you've got to know it's there. You've got to know like where your teammates are, where like likely locations of enemies are going to be if their red dot comes up, not on the minimap but kind of on the edge of it, giving you the direction of where they are compared to you. You've got to know likely spots they're going to be over there, like likely routes they'll take from there to get to you, get to an objective or something. So like you don't have to take your eyes off the main game because that could get you killed, but if you have it in mind that it's there and it's going to be useful to know exactly where things are, then it will help you a great deal in the game. The final clip I have for you is the shotgun guy who kills the first guy, throws C4, kills the sniper up top, and then shotguns the last guy. What I'd like to point out here is something that's used in the army. It's the idea that the human body, like the silhouette of it, the head, shoulders in particular, it stands out compared to everything else in like the natural environment. Obviously when you've got like the shopping maps like Modern Warfare 2 had Invasion, which had the room full of mannequins, which could be a bit confusing sometimes. If you're just looking there, you'd think you'd seen someone, but it was just one of the mannequins. As you can see, he's killed the first guy, but you can see over the rock the kind of outline of the guy's head, shoulders. Also on the minimap you can see there's a red dot there, so this guy should have a good idea where he is and how to deal with him. Takes him out with the C4. So but just be aware of that when you're like when head glitching, for example, the guy can't see you because you're just ahead. But if you're like trying to hide somewhere, don't like stand out in the open. Make sure you're like lying down is the best one. Lying down in a bush in particular, but just lying down because it gets rid of that silhouette of your head and shoulders. So it's harder for the enemy to see you and no one looks at their feet really. So hopefully this has been useful to you. I'll try and get another video like this out after Black Ops 2 where I have some interesting gameplay to show you something critical. But as ever, I hope you've enjoyed the video, hope it's taught you something, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya.